Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do part 49 to my Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop that's on my iPad. Now, before we actually start with this video, I'm going to let you know I don't have time to make any announcements. If I'm only going to talk about one or two things, I'm getting started. I don't have time. And if you guys are wondering what the friend I'm talking about, we'll go up in the corner. Not this corner, that corner where the date and time are, up here. Look at that. Alright, when you guys look at that, tell me what time that clock says. Here, I'll point at it for you. What time does that clock say? That's right. It says 12:20. I don't have time to do a video today, guys. I only have an hour and 39 minutes to record one video. That's it. Well, it might be a little bit longer than that because it's not 2 o'clock, it's 2:30 when she gets here, around that. But you guys know after part 46, I'm not recording with her here. So I can't waste too much time. The only thing I really gotta tell you guys before we actually start is that, well, this video is really gonna be a Let's Mostly Play to my EvoPop game. Because I think at least in 95% of the episode will probably be just that. Heck, for all I know, 100% of it could be just all that. Me playing EvoPop the entire time. I won't have time to do other games too, but I don't have time to do Tasty Plant forever. Not as long as it took that frickin' octopus level yesterday. There's no frickin' way. I don't have time to do Tap Tap Donnie today, unless I want to focus the entire video on it. I could do Monster Crafter, but again, I'd probably have to focus like 99% of my video on that if I did it. Same thing as for AR Dragon. The only games I really have time to do today are, the only games I really have an opportunity even trying to do today, if I want to do it for a long time, is EvoPop, Pet Aniba, and AR Dragon. And also them Shark Attack, Dino World 3D, and stuff like that. But other than that, there's nothing. I was planning on I think I told you guys in the last video, which was recorded only this morning, that I was planning on trying to make a video today, like around 7. However, here's the thing about that. About 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30 or so, I ended up falling asleep and then not waking up till about this time you see on the screen here. I didn't wake up till about 12 o'clock. And, do you see the issue here? I don't have time to do a video today. That's what I'm saying. That's why one of the only videos where you don't really hear me speak that much. Generally, when I talk about stuff, it's because I have to rant, or I have to talk about something that's very important. But what could be as important as trying to record a video at this point? I can't do it. If I talk about something, that's just like 10 minutes gone from the time I had. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do for this video, guys. If this series does not start going back uphill, this series may come to an end. There was a good video I had of this series back in part 47, but you notice how ever since then it's been kind of mediocre or bad. The last video wouldn't have been super bad if that octopus level didn't take forever and Tasty Plant forever. Like, I want to try doing that game, but I don't want to sit there and do one level for like 20 minutes. All them levels in that game itself took me probably over an hour just to complete, and that wasted most of my time. So I don't know what to tell you. If she wouldn't argue with me or freaking start an argument on camera, I would try recording with her here. She's already screwed that up a long time ago. I'm not doing it with her here. Unless she's asleep, I'm not doing it. If she's awake, I'm not doing it. She lost all her trust that she's had for me is gone. All of it. I told you guys before how there was this big old hole she was digging. Well, she couldn't go any further at this point. The whole week last week screwed everything for her. And I guess she's already added to that this week too. The bugging she did in Port 46 is a great example. She's added more to that fire. There's gonna be no way she's getting out of that hole that she's digging. She's already as far as she can go, and there's no ladder, nobody around to help her. She'll be stuck down there for the rest of her life. Because I've lost all trust. All my trust is completely gone. Seriously, I can't handle it. That's why I enjoy recording these videos. One of the main reasons why I'm so happy recording videos, or like recording videos, is because of the fact that it's one of the only things I have anymore that makes me happy. Recording videos or playing Pokemon. Do you see a thing here? I think I do have one more announcement to make, but honestly, if I make it, I won't have much time. I don't know. I didn't really have many announcements to make to begin with, but at the same time, it'd been nice if I had more than just a freaking 2-hour time limit, or about an hour and 40-minute time limit. It'd been better if I had that, but I don't. I have a feeling that after this episode, part 50 ain't gonna go any better. I don't know. It really depends on when I can do it. If I can do it when she's asleep tonight, maybe. But if I can't do it till tomorrow, whenever she's freaking... She don't have school tomorrow, so that's kind of a big issue. Today was my last official day to get a video up, and because of the fact that I fell asleep, I can't get it done now. You'll have an hour-long video. That's it. So, we can't play nearly as many games as we did beforehand. I want to try doing... I've been trying for the last few videos to give all these games some time. But how can I whenever I can't get... I don't know. How can I whenever I don't have much time to do it to begin with? I only have time to focus on like 1 or 2 small games this episode. EvoPop we can focus on if we want to. But we can't... The only games we really can't focus on this episode are... Tap Tap Dino, Tasty Planet Forever. I'm not going to do the My Dino Park one because in fact I'm still trying to get stuff done on that one. We don't have much time to do anything else really. It's mainly just EvoPop, AR Dragon, Pet Amoeba, and those 4. Shark Attack, Dino Water World 3D, Jurassic Sniper 3D, and Sea Monster City. Other than them, like 6 or 7 games, that's it. That might sound like a lot, but that leaves out Tap Tap Dino, Tasty Planet Forever, Monster Craft, and that's about it. That may not sound like a lot, but whenever you consider the fact that I got these games to play, and just sit there on my iPad, that's kind of an issue. Anyway, I can't. I don't have time to screw around and try to talk about it anymore. I will go ahead and let you know real quickly that I do have one good news coming out of this, and it's actually about Pokemon Masters. Do you guys know how on camera I've never found a shiny Pokemon? Well, here's the thing. I think a long time ago in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I think I did find a shiny like Weedle or something, or shiny Cocoon or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was a very long time ago. I don't even know if the project is still on there anymore. I may have deleted the project for one reason or another. Well, something I didn't know really that could happen was if you hatch eggs in Pokemon Masters, you have a chance of finding a shiny Pokemon. Here's the thing. Just before, I actually took a picture of it on my phone because I was so shocked by it. But while I was playing the game earlier and trying to get stuff done on it, try to get the little rewards and all that, I actually hatched an egg that was in there. And inside that egg was this. It's hard to see, but there you go, now you can see it a lot better. I ended up finding a shiny freaking Lapras inside an egg, which shocked me, honestly. I was so happy to find this thing. Now if only I could find a Toadal like that. Oh, then would be kind of an issue, because then I'd have 2 for... What am I saying? I have 3 different Yeah, 3 different Feraliers that I love to pieces that I can't just feel like I'm giving one attention. I love the one that Chris has in Pokemon Masters. I love the one in Sun and Moon that I have, and I love the one in PBR that I have. And since I know he's from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but he's basically the same Feralier, just transferred from a different game. So I can't say 4 Feraliers, there's only 3. So yeah, that's the only good news of this episode is that. Literally. So, I'm sorry guys, like I said, I can't waste too much time. I gotta turn this camera around and get started immediately if I won't even have time to do anything. It's almost 12:30 now, and I've barely got time to play any games. Honestly, I think after this video, this series might not be able to recover that easily. Heck, some of these games that's on my iPad right now might not even have a chance of making it on the series. Tap Cat Dino was one of them I was kind of looking forward to playing at one point in time because it was a great game. But, if that's the case right there, then no. It's not gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I said, I just hate... It wouldn't be such a big deal if I could record past 2 o'clock, but no. I can't. That's one of the reasons why I can't focus on games that take forever. Tasty Plant Forever is one of the only games I can focus on. Or I can't focus on for sure. After how long the last round took, there's no freaking way. I could do like one level. That's it. One level itself would take about 30 minutes. There's no way I can do that game today. I'm telling you that right now. And I don't know what to focus on. I want to give those 4 games I just mentioned, Shark Attack and those other 3 games, I want to give them some time to shine. But I can't when I don't have time to do it. The last like 2 or 3 videos I've had no time to show the games off. This video I had barely any time as it was. Part 49 I only had I had a few hours I believe, but like I said, that Tasty Plant Forever took up most of my time. Part 58 I only had 2, it was one of the best videos. Part 58 not Part 58, Part 48 was one of my best videos. I'm gonna say it again. This episode, Part 49, is going to be too short. Part 48, Part 48, all of the video got taken up by Tasty Plant Forever, basically. Which I don't mind, it's alright, but when you don't have time to play a game forever, you can't do anything about that. Part 47, it was one of the best videos I've ever made of this series. However, it was only about 2 to 3 hours long. Part 46, interrupted episode. That infamous episode, one of the most infamous, I don't know what I tried to say, one of the most infamous episodes of my entire series. Seriously. I can't stand episodes like that. There's a lot of episodes that have similar to that, but mainly, most of the infamous episodes comes from the Let's Mostly Play of EvoPop or the iPad and tablet gameplay series. Part 46, Part 22 to this series. My iPad and tablet gameplay series had the same flaw in some of the videos, but I think one of the most notable ones was Part 53 or 43 or something like that. The one that I talked about a few videos back where it kept getting interrupted after interrupted after interrupted by everything. Home phone, cell phone, the actual interrupter, stuff like that. Yeah, that's one of the most infamous episodes on my entire channel. In my opinion, you guys may have a different opinion about it, but in my opinion, all the episodes where arguments got started is the ones that are the most infamous. The sweet and sour sauce incident was caught on one of these kinds of videos. Do you see the problem here? The frickin' her wanting to stay in... I think Part 22 was the start of her wanting to stay in here. I don't know if it was completely the start, but it's one of the first videos where she starts mentioning, I want to be here with you, and all that crap. And I couldn't do a video with her in here, so I didn't let her. But now she's gotten to the point where she just bugs me by sitting in here. Because of the fact that she just tries to irritate me. Does the last week not prove that to you guys? Seriously, I talked about all that when I started the series again back in was it Part 4? Yeah, I talked about it back in Part 46. Do you guys see the problem here? I went into a little bit more detail about what happened in the previous video in part 47. Like, I just get tired of it. I can't stand it. It's gotten to the point where I can't even play Pokemon at this point, guys. You may not see a Pokemon video for probably until next year. I can't play a Pokemon game with my brain like this. I have been so stressed over the last freaking, like, 2 weeks that she's gonna come in here and bug me. That's like, my brain's just going a mile a minute thinking about no, 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 no. Heck, I think she's even gave me a little bit of PTSD. Cause seriously, sometimes I'll just sit there on my computer having fun. All of a sudden I'll think about something that happened. The first thing I yell out is, no, 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 no. Like, I will literally yell that out whenever I think of something like that. I think she's giving me a little bit of PTSD. The fact that, like, she has bugged me so much to the point where now, every time my brain thinks about it, I yell, no. Does that tell you guys something? I don't know. It's been 16 minutes. I did say we wasn't going to take that long, and I'm not going to waste any more time. If I had anything else to talk about, I'm not going to worry about it. If I have any more things to talk about, I'll talk about it in the next episode. I ain't got time to do anything here. Let me get the camera turned around, and I'll figure out what games we're doing. Because like I said, we don't have time to do many, and we can't do Tasty Plant forever today. I won't have much time to do Tap Tap Dino. I'll save that for the next video if I can figure out a better time to do it this time. Or next time. We'll probably focus on a little bit of the games I talked about, except for the four fish growing games. Or whatever, the Shark Attack one and the other 3. We might focus on them, but I think most of this episode will probably focus more on EvoPop, Pet Amoeba, and AR Dragon. Maybe if I have time, I'll do one game in those 4, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do all 4 today. I don't know, though. I'll have to figure it out, guys. Like I said, I don't have much time, so I just gotta hurry up and get ready. Let me set my iPad up, and I'll get my camera adjusted accordingly. I got it set up. I'm gonna just see how the camera looks. Alright, guys. Here we go for like an hour. Now I can't find a good position for this thing. Actually, that would be a good one if it wasn't so freaking sideways. There we go. I think that's almost good. I think that's good enough. Like, I don't know what to do. Now I'm just trying to figure out what games we're gonna do. I think EvoPop made it to be our main one. We're gonna start off with EvoPop and try to get the little rewards from the missions, because the missions are available again. I'm so freaking ticked about this crap. I'm more mad at the fact that I have to restart this in general. I hope you guys can see that. It looks like it on my computer screen, but I don't know how you guys can see it. And it looks sideways, and that's gonna drive me nuts. There's nothing I can do about it. That's probably as good as you're going to get a camera angle, guys. I don't have time to sit here and fiddle around the camera for 30 minutes. I'll do this. That's making it... Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll just leave it like that. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it, but there's nothing else I can do. I don't have time. We're going to play with the same deal we did last time, that virus Evo, and we're going to do the same strategy we did to win the last few times if I can. I don't know if this will be the only game I'll focus on this episode, but it'll be the main one like it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and... Here we go. There we go. Oh crap, I didn't get it in time. I was I was planning on splitting and making it a little bit faster, but I didn't. For some reason, I couldn't think of the button I need to press. Of course. Well, we got something for it at least. That could definitely went a lot better. Could definitely if I could remember what button to freaking press instead of not thinking about it. This time let's try growing a little bit before I go out there. Okay. Here comes a sudden death round. I do got more Evos. Yep. I think I got before the war. Yeah, I did. Dang it, still ain't enough. Play 8 battles. Win 1 battle by eating all rivals. That one's kind of hard to do. Oh, come on. Why? I lost. I can't win. See, when you have to rush a freaking view, it sucks. Because how many battles of these? I think I've only won one of these battles so far. Yesterday and the day before, I was winning all of these. Except for maybe 1 or 2 every once in a while. I definitely gotta grow with him right there, because if not, I'm screwed. This is not good. Mm. There we go. Got it again. Okay, got more grades points for him, although it cost a lot, I believe. I think it cost like 1,200 or something to upgrade this guy. Yep. And like I said, there's a point where it gets to 2,500. That's how expensive this guy gets. And like I said, he's got a lot of upgrades to get, and a lot of the last ones are good. Fast growth, double growth, stuff like that. That's so good. Making the growth thing cheaper so he can grow bigger. Heck, I think if it went down to 2 points, I could actually grow 5 times instead of just 3, without waiting anyway. We only got 18 seconds to a sudden death. So if I hurry up, I can actually get. I just need enough. EVs to last till then. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. I kind of don't like the co-op, but at least it keeps the game from taking like over 2 hours to finish. You know. Oh crap, oh crap, move, move. Keep splitting. That's one down. If I ain't careful, I'm gonna lose. Why am I losing? Why am I losing? No, 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 no. I'm losing, I'm losing, I'm losing. Oh dear, oh dear. Stupid, 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 stupid. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Of course. That's usually the game that gives me the win. That's usually the thing that gives me the win. I guess not this time. Oh my gosh. There we go. At least we got the victory that time. Win one, but I can't. Do I need to place a different Evo to get that one? Probably. Unless it, getting them as my own counts. That'd be cool if it did. Although I can't always get the chance to do it now. Okay, well, thank you. got it. And we only had 5 seconds until sudden death. I'm probably going to play a different Evo if I want to get that one reward. I'll play as this guy again. Do I have all the... Oh good, I don't, so I can continue playing this one with no issue. There we go. What the frick is happening? Well, sudden death in 9 seconds, so... Well, I hope that we don't lose. I hope that we get lucky this time. Something like what happened a while ago doesn't happen again. Here comes the water. There we go, the troll guys are losing. I have a chance. Yeah, I win. I think no matter what, as long as the troll dude keeps... Come on, 3 more, I have 100. We got it that time, yes! And we got an upgrade for, or we got more upgrade points for that dude. We almost got enough to actually get it. Win 6 battles and win 5 battles with 300 Evos. Both of those could be pretty easy if I'm careful. Oh, crap. 2 guys that like to grow. What the snot's going on over there? Here comes a sudden death round. One of a hurt. I think I get the run. Yes, just in time. There we go. And I could go up. I have enough to upgrade him. What's his name? The Magnet is the Magnet. Okay. We got him, which is the jumper one. You, jumper. You, demolisher. And I think the toad. Yep, the toad isn't what I can do. Big spells. Huh. See, here it is, look. 2,500. Just the explosion. I mean, with these new reward systems, it shouldn't be too hard to get, but it does take a long time. Seriously, it will take a long time for me to get that. Oh, that's actually kind of cool how we're all playing as the same one. Nice. We're almost there. Air. Telling you guys that's all we can do on this game. We can continue playing if we want to, but the only thing we get from it's coins. Like I said, we ain't gonna get enough coins to upgrade anybody else. We can't get enough to upgrade that Vonsley again until freaking 2,500. I have to say his upgrades are probably some of the best upgrades I've ever seen. I do like the fast growth. Maybe the big spells and the giant growth, and the planes is also really good. Although by the time we get to that, it'll probably cost 1,000,000 coins or so just to freaking have enough. Like, dear me, just to get the fast growth, it's probably cost me 7,500 or something like that in order to get it. That's a very expensive for just a little power up. They ain't really, it can be useful, but I think it ain't really gonna be helpful until we get the giant growth or whatever, or the big spells, whatever one it is. Yeah, the giant growth. The growth spell is 2 times as effective. Until we really get that one, it ain't really gonna be easy. Although that did go pretty well though. Let's do one more round at least, and we'll see what we're doing for now. I didn't think we would have played this long, honestly. There we go. I got it, yes. I like this game a lot, guys, but I wish there was honestly a little bit more I could do in each game. Like I said, them running out of missions kind of sucks. If I had infinite missions, we could do that game forever if we really wanted to. I do want to have time to do other games, though, but like I said, it'd be nice if I could do as many of these as I could. I don't have time today to do Tap Tap Dino, I don't think. But I could do games like Shark Attack again this episode. Heck, if I wanted to, it would take me forever, but I could focus on one game at a time instead of just doing them all. But the problem with doing that is, I think like one or two of the games are basically the same thing, just with a little. I think most of the games are just the same thing. That's the one thing about wanting to do that. That's a problem. I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't want it to just be the same thing over and over again. So yeah. I will go ahead and do Shark Attack again, though, and try to get more done in it. I would turn it around. Oh, I'm about to say I didn't know. We're gonna try to grow one. I haven't quite decided the schedule on what we're going to do yet, but I'll tell you this, for each of these games that we do, we are going to grow one guy at a time. So, since we spent all the time growing this guy last time, we'll be doing the same thing with this one over here. So, yeah. We got to get enough coins, though. I love to look at this guy when he fully grows up. That's cool looking. Oh, dang. I don't know why it's been so hard for me to collect food in this game. You notice how it's hard for me to even get all the food that I need? I will try to earn a few more coins before oh, bonus level. There we go. With the boss, I actually hope to get more. I wish we did have more games, but hopefully EvoPop, Pet and Eva, AR Dragon, and the other 4 games will last us over until at least next video. There we go. I don't have enough to evolve them, but there he is right there. Huh, I end up... Why am I in first? I wouldn't even know how to... I don't understand how like the system works. Is it whoever eats the most of them little baby fish or the little fish schools or whatever? I never understood the system for that at all. It never made sense to me, honestly. I love how this fish looks. Alright. I I will keep him on this level for a little bit longer so I can keep earning stuff. Oh. Are you serious? I do like how he's green when he's like that. Let's make him a little bit bigger though. That does look pretty cool too though. I do like when he's green, but he actually does look really cool. This is why I don't like using the same, different dude until I know I'm at least level, until I'm at least fully evolved. Because if I don't, this is what happens every time. That's the one thing I don't like about using the dudes I just got and just trying to evolve them first. Because this is always why I do that. Or why I don't do that. Or whatever. I hate this ad. Can it go burn fire? No one cares. I'm not helping you, stupid ad. No one cares about you. Really? Yep. This is why, I'm going to use the other dude. There's no way. If I don't, there's no way I'm ever going to beat this. This is why I usually like to wait until they're fully evolved before I try using them. Because if I don't, that's the crap that happens every time. Seriously. Hurry up. I got a woman one time who's sitting there making me wait on this stupid ad Dan. I don't care about you. You can go burn fire for all I care. This game get taken off the App Store for all I care. I don't care about it. I'll try it again now that I'm level 20, but if I fail again, I'm probably going to play as the other dude again. Nope. Oh wait, where was it? Now, there we go. Finally. Why does it show the crown on top of my head? Oh, I just still got first. Wow. Even though I lost, I still got first. I will work more on that. I might not be able to do that dinosaur game for a while, guys, mainly because I need enough to try to get more dinosaurs. All that I'm trying to get enough energy to get a lot more dinosaurs. Plus, along with that, I'm trying to get like enough gems and all that crap so I can get some of that park upgrade. I can't get the last dinosaur growth stage until I get to level 50 when we got level 33 on that thing. So you can see why I'm trying to wait. I have enough. Really? It says 75. It doesn't say 87 or anything. There we go. Well, that sucked. Let's try it again. There we go. It does look really cool though. I like that a lot. I was trying to avoid that. I was about to turn the frick around. Oh, I can't win anything today. I swear, see, when I rush, this crap happens. I only have like 33 minutes left, and then this crap happens to me. I can't get a good run of anything, and EvoPop's been the best thing I've done so far. Yeah, we can't play many games, but we just want to get some good runs of this in here. I like how big he actually is. I want to try at least win one round with this guy. Just avoid everyone, except for the people. And this guy looks huge, actually. I mean, I know he's growing, but like he was gigantic already. Just avoid him. There we go, finally. So I finally won a round with this thing. There we go. Finally. Dang, two of you guys are all 39. Oh dear. That would have been bad. I'm not playing your stupid game. No one cares about it. Like I said, once I get up to level 40, I'll probably go ahead and stop for this game. I know, like I said, I'm only gonna do like one guy per episode. I could do more, but especially with our time limit, frick no, not today. I definitely couldn't. I wish this ad would hurry up. This is stupid. I don't give a flying flapjack. I ain't got time for your nonsense, you stupid ad. I swear if I didn't need the coins, I wouldn't be watching these. I'm telling you guys that right now. If I didn't need the coins, I would never be watching these videos. Finally can eat some stuff. Oh, dang. Like I said, all we gotta do is upgrade them one more time. I'm sorry if I don't spend too long on each game, guys. Like I said, I don't have much time to begin with as it is. I wish I had more time, but I don't. Even after I go off camera, usually I'm busy, especially trying to get stuff done for you guys. Or that dinosaur game, I can't do anything without it being done. I can't do anything else on that game. So yeah. I'm gonna go and try real quick, get 100 coins. And I'll go and buy the next fish, but I ain't gonna upgrade them, I don't think. So yeah. Like I said, I only got like 30 minutes left. If I sit there and waste it on just this one game, I ain't got time for a pet neighbor or anything like that. Oh my gosh, that thing's huge. What is that? Got exactly 100. Nice. And we got this dude. 150, 200. Oh, these just get more expensive. Well, I could have time to do that game, but I don't think I won't worry about it. I need more time to do the rest of the games. We ain't got... That means we could do left. We could try doing a little with AR Dragon Trainer if we wanted to. Maybe Monster... I don't know about Monster Crafter. I don't know. Let's do this game and see if we can get them to grow up fully. Or may not grow up fully, but at least get the next dragon grown up somewhat. Because we got him grown up. Now it's yours. It was pretty cool. Show me what's in the other egg. Oh, cool. There's different dragons. I like this. Okay, good. We'll do this one first. He's cute. I ain't gonna lie, that's adorable. Let me click on him. Thank you. Wow, there's too much of a mess in my way. There we go. He's actually pretty adorable, I ain't gonna lie. Can I actually move him around? I can. Let's do it like that. And we gotta do the same thing we do with the other guy. We can just do what we did. There it is. He's actually pretty adorable. I want to see what it looks like as he grows. He's already getting pretty big. Like, that's pretty good size right there. Here we go. Dang, look how much bigger he's getting. He's getting really big. I like that. He was pretty cute, actually. I like that a lot. He was huge already, and I love that. He looks cool as frick. I love him. There we go. Oh, dang. That looks cool, actually. I'm gonna try moving the guy around if I can. big he is. I love this thing. Well, that's what Shreds I want to get him with him right there. Oh well. Let's see how much bigger he is. Dang, he's getting big. Dang. This thing's huge. I love it. This one's adorable. I love the look of him. Maybe I can get this guy fully grown because we only got like maybe 3 more levels. Because usually when you get to over 10 or around there, it actually like skips out like over 20 when you get him to grow up again. This guy was adorable. I loved like the green on him. Oh my gosh. Look at how much bigger that is. That's amazing. That thing is huge, seriously. Uh, Can I not pet him? I really want to do that, kind of. I guess not. Dang it. Dang. That thing's huge. I think the next level is where he actually gets to his final growth stage or whatever. I think it skips all the way over 20 after this part for some weird reason. All the way 18 for just to get that. Oh my gosh, look how big he is. Oh, this thing go. Hmm. Look how big. I love that. The skin, like the little green skin and all that Azure is really cute. The creepiest thing about him is his eyes. 2 or 3 more. And like I said, he should be like his final stage. Like it skips over to level 20 from here for some reason. Let's see what it looks like when he grows up fully. Oh wait, never mind. I know it goes to level 20 sometimes, don't know when it is. Dang. I want to try hurrying this up, guys, because we only got a little bit of time left, and I don't know what game I'm going to do last. We're going to finish up with something. I like this game a lot. This guy's adorable. Even as an adult, he's adorable. I love him. Oh wait, yep. I think this will. I don't know if this is the last level or not, but I know he's gonna continue to get bigger, and I like that. I see what he looks like when he actually gets bigger again. Like I don't know if this is the final stage or not. I think he might have one more to this one actually. Yep. You can't even see him no more. That's how big he is. This thing is huge. No. We're slowly getting there. I love how big he is. I love this guy. I wish we would have pet him. And that's all we can do on this one. Well, like that. See how the thing disappeared? The bowl is also filled up, so now we gotta do another round of it. This thing is huge. I love this one. It might get bigger, or this might be his last level right here to this one. Let's see. There we go, level 20. Oh my, there we go, see what I mean? And that's all we can grow them. Look how big he is. I'll move him in a minute. Look at that. That's actually awesome. That's a giant. I love this one. Why does he look blue? He looked green in the other screen. I'll go ahead and get this one, but I'm not going to grow them. I want to pet him. Alright. Well, we ain't got much more time, guys. We just gotta figure out what games we're gonna do. I'd have a lot more fun if I had more time. Thing is, though, I don't have that much time. Well, we can do EvoPop again. We could do one of these 4 games again. We could do AR Dragon. We do Pet, and even we probably even do a little bit more Monster Crafter. But that's a little bit dangerous to try. Let's try. Let's do it. Let's try it at least once. I ain't got enough coins to really do anything, so let's just do the campaign mode. There we go. I can't tell if that's fire or rock. It's fire. Okay, good. Let's see what this new attack is like. Dang, that was a good attack. There we go. We can eat, or get a gift, or we can get more stuff. Really? What's that sound? I keep hearing something. Leave Thrasher. I should have done this one, but oh well. Let's do it this time. If it's a bunch of grass types, we know what we need. We need the fire type one, which is behind, but that's fine. There we go. Yep, I picked the right one. There we go. And we got one more. I think it's kind of ugly, but okay. What level is it? Level 6. Oh, this could be a big problem if I ain't careful. If you don't give me a freaking like heart, I might be screwed. There we go. Got it. Yes. Oh, I almost got him up to the next level. And then I want to do one more. Let's do it. What's the hell? Well, because it only gives you 11 stamina. That's a water type guy, probably, so we need this one. I don't want to risk it that for a dude that we might need him. It's supposed to be. You think it'd be a grass area? I mean, the first one I think was, wasn't it? I'm talking about the first one we just did. That was a good grass one, so this one. Yep. My energy for EvoPop has been refilled. Nice. This is a pretty fun game, but I wish you guys could see the monsters grow. You kind of do, but you can't notice it. Like, you see them grow, but then it's like, you go into the thing to look at them and they don't look that much bigger. If they do, you can barely tell it. That's the thing I hate about it. Oh, only 9. I almost got one more. Another grass one. air. Boys ready to level up. Go there now. Yeah. I'm having to do another one anyway. I have enough to do this guy too. Let's do it. Huh, I didn't even kind of tell he's getting a little bigger now. Hmm. Oh crap, we picked the same thing. Now he's gonna choose paper. Oh no, I actually ended up getting that one. Now if I can just get one more without losing, I should be able to do this. Come on, pick paper so I can win this. Yes! Although the slot machine's gonna be just as bad in a minute, I can tell. Because how the game wants to annoy me. And I only got 40 coins anyway. How am I gonna do a stupid slot machine like this? It costs 5 just to do it once. Give me more coins. Give me happiness. Something. Thank you. Give me 2 more of those. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more. You little frick, I swear. You did that one on purpose. Stupid slot machine. Happiness, come on, 2 more. Fricky. I only have 25 more coins. There's no flipping way. How do you expect me to do this? Happiness. Do it again. One more. Come on, just one more. Yes! Okay, good, we did it. We both have any coins left, though. If you neglect your monster, it can become sick. Give it some medicine for its health. Uh-oh. Pinch with 2 fingers to pick up that. There we go. He seems a lot happier now. Although I don't think I'm going to have one to do it again, because seriously. This guy's going me to do it too, and I don't have enough to do everything right now. I only got 8 coins left. He got me. And we're gonna run out of time. Like I said, I'm probably going to stop in a minute. Dang it. I don't want to play with you anymore, bud. This is what I was worried about. Oh my gosh, when do I get the free? Oh, 13 more hours. Well, this is kind of bad. I don't know what to do. We only got a little bit of time left. Why is this? Oh, wait, because we got full energy. Right. I think I'm going to finish up with something, but I don't know what. I don't do pet and even that often. Maybe I should do that one. Let's do pet and at least once. Maybe we'll even finish it up with that. Maybe we'll go ahead and do one or two rounds of that, and then that's it. Like I said, I was planning on doing other games, but I didn't have much time. I told you guys we wouldn't have much time. And we only got enough time to do like one more, so this is probably going to be my last round. So I gotta try stopping the video before she gets here. Here we go. Hopefully at least one of these guys will get giant whenever they grow. See what I mean? I'm gonna go and finish up with this game. Let's do another round. I'm gonna do at least one more round of this game. This game was fun. I wish there was more games like this one. I wish there was one you could do like this with dinosaurs. Yeah, we got that My Dino Island, but the fact that or My Dino Park, but the fact that you need to just freaking grow, the fact that you need to have certain ones to grow them fully kind of sucks. Also, that's why I'm trying to work my butt off camera with that game, so I can actually try getting a lot of stuff. I need gems so I can get one of the upgrades. One of the requirements to get the upgrades to actually like upgrade your ticket booth to make it worth more or whatever. And but it costs 600 gems just to do that. Like, do you see my issue here? Come on, gang, thank you. I hope whatever Evos I get actually like stay around and don't move that much. Hope they stay near the boat more often, because that's where I'm usually that's usually where the stuff they eat is, or close to it. I can always move it, like I said. Move. Yep, they're moving around a lot. It kind of sucks. If y'all stay still, I would pet y'all. The purple one got really big, actually. There we go. Oh boy. This video could have been a lot better if I didn't have to stop. Well, I wouldn't say if I didn't have to stop, but if I had a little bit of a longer time. I'll do most of the work off camera of like deleting games and reinstalling them or whatever. I'll do all that crap off camera. Alright guys, before she comes in and ruins everything, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I'm sorry I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to do this episode. Honestly, I gotta let you know that if this series keeps going like this, I don't think we'll be able to recover anything. Because out of all the videos I've done within like 10 parts, only one of them has been insanely good, and that was part 47. Do you see the thing here? It's almost been 10 parts, and we've only got one part of that that's been good. Well, 10 parts within the 40 range, obviously. Next video will be part 50. If I can actually do a video in part 50. I say that because I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get back into it. What to see though. I'm hoping we will, guys, because I did have a lot of fun with some of these games. I did have a great time with EvoPop, and I had a little bit of fun. I had fun with Monster Crafter, and the Tyrands of Petney we did play was fun, but I like to see what ends up happening. Anyway, guys, before she gets here and ruins everything again, I'm going to go in some outro where I'm going to go. So, guys, like I always say, and like I always think, in its own way, until next time, I want you all to be the very best, like no one ever was, and I also want you guys to have a wonderful day. I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.